We have to schedule the data and we have to scrutinize the data accordingly, whatever that is proposing from this network, and finally it will push us to browsers or Excel or diagram manager, whatever who needs accordingly. It is not a parallel. It is not a parallel. Might be parallelly, or it might generate individual level. Okay.
Okay.
And we have a pilot administrator for the .NET who will views completely what is happening at what. That is the reason integration is happening here. See, he's sitting here watching entire game.
Right. I mean, as a pilot administrator, see, mappings, everything will be done automatically, right? I mean, from the database,
Yeah. Tell me. Yeah.
So, okay. So yes, you're saying if it's a SQL database, things like that, they have to do some manual mapping also, or?
Sometimes it is necessary because always like in the components, like sometimes the customer requirements automatically doesn't match with what we have in the system. Then we have to go with graphical mappings or manual mappings where we have to do that. So we need to, there are and we have to code something for the ABAP stack also, like where we need the coding level things, because all the data that we doesn't match with the current criteria of what customers are looking for it actually.
Okay.
So this is the multi-server technology for that. You can see the BPC BI cube.
Sorry, Karthik. The one you showed is a 7.0 architecture, right? Or is it 10.0?
I'm going. No, 7.1 only. I'll explain you the 10.1 now. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
I'm going step by step.
Okay.
And here we have the multi-server architecture all there. These are the application components, and this is the ABAP based. You can see the BA metadata going through BAPIs and BPC metadata with the metadata console. It's been connecting to the directly shared query engine. Again, we have BA cubes with the master data and the RxD ratings. It was being generated to shared engine. User management, shared engine. All these things are, again scrutinizing and scheduled here. And finally, they'll go to the application components. And this will, this is for our ABAP stack and our OLAP thing. And this is for directly .NET thing. This will generate to the browser. This is a multi-server architecture. You asked me, right? Can I do with BI and different things? This is the example. BPC, BI metadata, and again BPC metadata. So 4 different things, right?
Okay.
So we have a data write back also in our BPC, which is an important thing. Whatever we need from the top end also, nothing but I told is a bidirectional. So you can go with source to target, target to source. The same thing we can get the write back, but we have a write back technology. We have to use some write back commands here. Like here, see, write back. Because everywhere we're using that is the reason, everywhere using the TCP protocol, which will acknowledge the data. That acknowledgement based technology only, this write back was being developed. So it will write back the reference command, what it been done. So with using that, we'll again checking the data. Like internally, what is happening. So you can see the reverse direction marks here. Everything until here. Okay. That is the write back technology. These are all the different logical models. This is a modeling in modeling of network of BI in BPC. The question he asked me, now it will be really solved for me. So see here, we have unstructured documents. Unstructured documents will generally push to file services. It's going to here for BA modeling. And for BA metadata, I use the BAPIs with the cubes, objects, and BA objects, all these things. So it was being generating again as a separate connectors and going to BA modeling. And again, BPC data. It was also going to the CPM metadata, that's a central position monitoring metadata, which will again generate, but it will generate directly to here. From here to again, it will go to the queue, not to directly, because you can see this is a write back technology. So from BA modeling, it will get some data.
Right.
It is not directly giving data to modeling, but it was giving to cube, and cube is receiving to here in the metadata, and metadata to BAPI, and BAPI it will propose.
Got it.
That's what. See, everywhere they are getting here, they are checking here. It's not directly going directly to BA modeling tab.
Correct.
From admin to below level, this is. So we have an admin console, we have a .NET console, we have an ABAP console. 3 consoles are working simultaneously for the BPC modeling. Okay, and now this is the thing next. This is the configurations generally go with BPC add-ons. In general, you'll see in any environment for the like 10.0 or 7.0, same environments. Configurations, not the structures or architecture. See, cubes, NetWeaver BI, again 2 boxes. They have been separately kept on. Again for BPC and BPC add-ons they have kept on, and from add-ons we have a separate for .NET. Okay, and if you take a single server sign-on, we have a BPC BI cubes, we have a BPC admin BI, and BPC .NET. 3 separate cubes. Because I told you we have 3 separate concepts in this diagram, in the before diagram. Right? For 3 separate, we have to maintain separate things. And for especially for this BI thing, you have to maintain these 2 servers because of the huge data that we receive from the OLAP data and warehousing, we maintain 2 for flexibility. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is what, and I'll show you now once again the 10.0 architecture. So are you good with whatever I just been inputted now, or any issues?
Yeah.
Functionalities for the later, the earlier baby versions. That's what happened for every technology, not only SAP. We can't modify the roads, so we can modify the branches. That is the biggest funda. So anyway, comes here with 10.0 architecture. So we have a when you see there we have the web service was being differently inputted in our 7.x. .NET is separately inputted, right?
Correct. No,
at the database level, and one more difference is there is no in-memory optional is there. That is called cache. This is not there. What you're doing, we're just going to the database to NetWeaver to .NET to web server to client. That is what we're going. Now what we have done, we have integrated both web server and .NET to make it more, more flare up to the NetWeaver stack. So whenever we receive a RFC, that's a remote functional call, so directly go to the application servers and maintain the applications and generate the web services there itself only, instead of 2 servers maintaining 1 server here. That's what our, that means the performance is increasing.
Okay.
See, whenever it is a 2 server concept, think on that. It had to go to first .NET. There it needs to check it up. The data should be good. Then it will generate a RTP protocol. Then again it will send a acknowledgement signal. Then finally go to the web server. Web server again have to check it. Again send a like a positive signal. Then again it will make a acknowledgement. Finally go to the client. So how much time we are saving now? Right? Performance wise, it is very important. That is the reason we are going to HTTP SOAP directly and finally generating to the admin, clients, and web and others. Very simple architecture.
Yeah.
This is the 10.0 architecture.
So with the 7.5, I mean, I don't know. So even if you have the BIA, doesn't it help the BPC? So it won't read the BIA at all? It goes directly to the cubes?
No, that is the reason. Like here, what happens in the 10.0 architecture, especially the storage of file storage capacity, they have increased, and we have a in-memory optional is there. Whenever we need a temporary data maintenance for the write-back technology, we can maintain it, or for the from level 2 NetWeaver BA OLAP, we can do that. And we don't have a separate BA OLAP engine also. If you observe that, we have a combined thing for the OLAP engine and the application logic. We are maintaining in between these two also differently. And producing the RFC calls accordingly, if you remember the same architecture there. So that's what, and clearly in this diagram, if you observe here again, let me go to this diagram also for you. So see here. Oh, sorry, this is a BPC thing. I just captured this. Anyway, this is a training thing actually. I'm sorry, this is not concerned for you. I'll let you show that another thing. So let me go to this thing. Yes, this is the BPC business analysis solution from SAP. Okay, so in this we have a different kinds of modules that we entertain here, integrate here. So when you consider this is our complete business analysis. To optimize is our responsibility. To strategize is our responsibility. Plan, analyze, and execute. These are the 5 goals for us as a business analytic user. That's in the terms of BPC. Okay. In analysis, again, we have to know our business properly. We have to do with the confidence. We have to act boldly. The business performance optimization should be always at green level. That means it should be in a good level. So again, we have different things. For analytic applications, by industry, by load base, we have been divided. And for enterprise management, we have strategic, we have profitability, cost management, plannings, budgeting, financial consolidation, all these things will be involved. For BI, you know this, all these things. Separately, mobile component being done. And data warehousing, we have data mart solutions. Again, EIM, we have services, event processing, governance, and enterprise GRC. See, as a whole tree, if you observe that, we are, as a BPC, supporting each and every end of the OLT. Nothing but.
Right.
Right? So this is called most complete offering. That means we will definitely generate whatever the requirement, we will generate the solution. That's it. That's what SAP BPC was being done. This is called Business Analytical Solutions from SAP. So we have a, when we consider key roadmaps team for this enterprise process management, we have to harmonize, we have to connect, we have to extend. These are our main mottos as a BPC.
Right. Right. I mean, what is the terminology now? Sorry, Karthik. I mean, is it a BPC 10.0 or EPM 10.0? I mean, what people are calling it? I know SAP is
BPC because it belongs to the EPM stack, so people call it as EPM. That's it.
Right. I mean, when we look at
the same thing, you know, some people call BA as BW, BW as BA, so many confused, but the term is right?
Yeah.
That's the same thing. For the 10.0, we have generation productivity with harmonized UI, extended closed loop performance management, all existing EPM applications we can provide, you know, like good releases. We have new industry finance line for the business solutions. We can product enhancements and extend technology support. All these things are happening for 10.0 when compared to 7.5.
Okay.
So midterm plan means nothing but it's an integrated plan for the memory enabled EPM. That is called inbuilt. The memory enabled means this one. When you see this diagram, I showed you the in memory optional. This is called memory enabled. So with this, you know, additional risk adjusted performance we can maintain. We have a continued, you know, like investments in customer innovations are there. We can maintain with, you know, like because of that, all the things, remaining things will happen. On-premise, on-demand means we need a separate temporary memory for that. On-demand comes with this, which is a temporary thing, is nothing but, right?
Right.
Right? That is what we are doing for the same thing.
Right. Yep.
So extending our leaderships in API BI analytics, we are being, you know, SAP is here. Nothing but for the SAP BPC, we are here. Like all the other things are, you know, like maintaining. These are just comprehensive BPC things. When you go with the different structures, we can see these, you know, diagrams for the activities. This will be in this way: planning and consolidation. This screen for the 10.0 looks like this. Some screens are captured for which sales reports will be look like this, and
yeah,
like drilling down the reports.
Yeah, tell me. The Excel version, is it mandatory to have the 10.0? I mean, Excel 2000, Excel.
We need to, because some things, you know, like live office things, we can't go directly. We need to have an Excel in this.
Okay.
We have to, Shravan, there is no other way. Because, you know, we have to use the technology. We can't go without Excel. Bob J is mental, you know, some of the things mainly, it depends upon the Excel.
Okay.
This is the PowerPoint, adding words and comprehensive, you know, especially transformation. I told, right, for different BlackBerry, different thing is there. iPad is different thing is there. So according to the planning model, we will provide the transformational data for the different things. That is called mobile EPM, as I told. Okay. So, again, so we don't go with a subscriber. We go with a mobile subscriber, not with the like whatever the Vodafone or something, you know, like that phone based subscriber, not it. This is a mobile based technology.
Got it. And I mean, for 10.0 is about, so yeah, for 10.0
tell me.
For 10.0 it works only on top of BW 7.3, or does it work with the lower version?
It works with the lower version. See, 7.3 supports 3.5 also, right? Then it will work with the 7.3 means it automatically works with 3.5 also.
Right. I mean, 7.3 has more plugins and, you know, it has more capabilities. I know.
So it is. You know, like when we consider the latest version means it is having the capabilities of the earlier version also. So,
I can say I can use 10.0 with BI 7.1 also, 7.0, 7.1, whatever.
Ultimately.
Okay.
There is no one can say that there is no we can't do that. You have to that because there's an SAP technology it will support it. No question on that.
Okay.
So no ramp up now for the solutions whatever we want to. Okay. So hope you got some light on BPC 10.0. 7.5.
Yep, I did.
So can I wind up? If you have any issues, you can